Hey, Assistant Coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, Johnny Sports, and welcome back to the Crystal Palace career mode. This is episode 2. That is German for 2. Let me know in the comments down below what 3 is in your language. As always, let's kick it off into this episode by just going back and looking at the first episode for a second, guys. I'm sorry I have to take the time right here. 60,000 views nearly in about 2 days. In about 1.5 days, to be honest. We got 2.5k comments. Do you know what that means? People dream about having 2.5k likes. I had 2,500 comments, and I tried going through all of them for the fan objectives, for the striker suggestions, all of it, and we had 6.7k likes. That is an insane start into the career mode. I've never thought that you guys would show that much support on a Crystal Palace career mode, but it seems like all the old viewers that were watching my old Crystal Palace career mode and came onto the channel during that time and fell in love with my content are coming back again, and I'm loving it. So to everyone out there, thank you so much. Genuinely appreciate your support massively, and if we could get this episode to over 4,000 likes as well, that would be a dream come true. So please hit that like button if you're looking forward to the Crystal Palace career mode as much as I'm looking forward to it. Now, in the last episode, guys, we have brought in some really good players. Joao Felix has joined our team. Yes, he doesn't have a face in here, but in game he does have his real face. The guy is an absolute monster. So many people were excited about the fact that we brought him in. 74 rated at this moment in time, but an insanely talented player with 4-star skills, 5'11", 18 years old, can play cam, right-footed, high-low work rates. This guy could potentially be our Ronaldo. I know he doesn't have the weak foot, he doesn't have the 5-star skill moves, but he's from Portugal. We can make him the next big thing from Portugal. Now, apart from that, we also brought in Hermoso into that centre-back position to play for us. I'm really looking forward to see how he plays, but of course, the main issue was the striking position. Ayew, we are not too happy with him in that striking position, or even Connor Wickham on the bench. So we have to find ourselves someone new, and the budget that we have is quite restricted. You guys know it. We have 18.9 million, and I've looked through so many comments, guys. You don't even know. 2,500 comments. Do you know how long it takes to go through that stuff? It's insane. So right here, I got one comment that, first of all, is a very interesting one. It's from My Music, and he says, sign a future star. As I mentioned before, we want to use the Youth Academy again, and sign a future star is probably a very important comment. Right at the beginning of the career mode, we're going to go ahead and sign ourselves a future star through the catalog. Here it is. This is actually, should I go ahead and get the most expensive one? I don't know if it makes a difference, but we're going to take the most expensive one that I have available. Level 30, Scout Future Star, redeem item. We will get ourselves, hopefully, an amazing player. We had this twice in the Notts County career mode. Once we got a terrible centre-back who just wasn't looking good at all, and the second one was Van Leuven, who was an absolute beast. So hopefully it will be something like Van Leuven again. Hopefully though, it's a centre-back. I would love to bring in someone to play instead of Sacco in that position, so that would spare us a lot of money to spend on the defense. Like I mentioned before, I went through thousands of comments, and these are the players that I have come up with through that list, and I feel like these would be the nicest ones to bring back into the team. First of all though, I gotta say one thing. As much as I would like to bring in Yussuf Poulsen into this team, I don't want to buy players that I already had in my previous Crystal Palace career mode. The reason for that being, I don't want to try and recreate an insane career mode that we had in the past. I'm trying to one-up it. I know it's going to be impossible, but I'm going to try and do it differently by just not buying the same players. I think it would be a bad thing to do. We have done multiple videos in the past where I took the team off Crystal Palace into the future and we looked at their stats and everything. So we don't need to do it right now on FIFA 19 by buying Yussuf Poulsen. I just wanted to mention that by putting him onto the transfer list right here. So we're going to remove him from the short list and we're going to look at our options. Now, you guys know we have 18 million, and one of the players that fits right in there is Rafael Leao. He has a release clause of 15.7. I think we can get him for cheaper than that. Rafael Leao is an absolute beast. 4-star, 4-star, 6'2", right-footed, high-low work rates. You can't ask for better stats for your striker, especially for a talented one. Now, if we do bring him in, he's going to be our main striker forever. I mean, until we probably get an offer for like 100 million. But Rafael Leao, if we do get him in, he's not the finished product yet. He would play behind Ayew for a little bit, grow in the first season. Second season, he would take over. So he's not the finished product. Santi Mina, Luka Jovic, and Antonio Sanabria, these four are amazing players that I would love to bring into my club. But I just don't have the budget, especially for Luka Jovic. He is currently on loan at Eintracht Frankfurt, so we cannot get him into our team. So I just wanted to show this to you guys because a lot of you guys kept commenting, buy Luka Jovic, buy Luka Jovic. I would love to, but he is on loan at Eintracht Frankfurt, so we are not going to be able to sign him at all this season. Another one that I just wanted to mention, Santi Mina and Sanabria have been mentioned a couple of times in the comments down below as well, because these are the type of players that would fit right into our team. The thing right here is, if you guys remember, Antonio Sanabria we had in our AS Roma career mode, and he was a beast. He was an absolute monster. I like him, but he goes for too much. 35.6 million is his release clause. There's just no way we can go ahead and buy him. Schalke have had a bid accepted for him as well, so that doesn't work. So we are stuck with Santi Mina and Rafael Leao. If I'm looking at these two, just in terms of like stats right here, Rafael Leao is taller, he has better work rates, he has the 4-star skills, which Santi Mina doesn't have. So overall, I'm leaning more towards Rafael Leao, who we wanted to buy in our... Oh, they aren't willing to sell if we don't pay his release clause, so we will have to overpay massively for him. I know that he doesn't start too high in his rating. I know he's not at like 76, 77. He's somewhere around 72, 74, something like that. Do I want to pay that? I know he will be worth that money very soon, but it will be a little bit of overpaying if I do it. I haven't made my decision on that one. I think we're going to talk about Rafael Leao and Santi Mina in a little bit. At the end of this episode, I will make my decision and I will bring in a new striker. I might have to go through the comments once again and try and find some other options. I like Santi Mina, but again, I think he is way too expensive. I know he is at least 80 rated, so that's going to be a tough one as well to get into the club with 18 million. Now into the fan objectives. You guys love them. I love them. Now, I have 3 of them on your screen right now. We have the new Ronaldo, we have the Super Sub, and we have Obi-Wan. And that is probably my favorite, Obi-Wan Bissaka. That's how we will call him from now on. But the first one, the new Ronaldo, is grow Joao Felix by +5 overall and get 15 scorer points with him. So Joao Felix will be in the middle, the main concern in this career mode so far, because we have 2 objectives to chase down with him, and I haven't put any forfeits onto the screen, as you can see. First of all, I want to get all of the fan objectives in, and then we will put forfeits on your screen later on. The Super Sub is an objective because in the past, in my Crystal Palace career mode, Dwight Gale was the super sub of all. I don't think I've ever had a super sub just like him ever again, and because of that, because of reminiscing and reminding ourselves what happened back in the day, we want to have this objective, the super sub. It says score 15 goals with players who are subbed in. Now that might seem easy to some of you guys, but you have to realize that currently we don't really have players that score goals on the bench apart from Joao Felix, so it is not going to be an easy objective. I know 15 sounds low, but trust me, it's not going to be low. And on top of it, the fact that we are simming at least 2 games every single month means that we don't have as much control. So if a player comes in a simulation and scores as a super sub, great, but that happens very rarely. It will be just upon us to finish this objective. So the super sub is an interesting one, and the Obi-Wan You can see get 10 scorer points with Wan-Bissaka. The comment exactly said get 5 goals and 5 assists. I think it's about the same if we say just 10 scorer points. I think that's better because he's a right back. I don't want to force him into the attacks too much. If he gets in a good position to score, great. But if he can get crosses in and get headers on them and get himself an assist, that is perfect. Obi Wan-Bissaka is going to be one of the main players in this career mode. He's a very talented player that, in my opinion, might just be just as good as Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's my personal opinion as a Liverpool fan. Wan-Bissaka is insane. Well, since Rafael Leao is a bit expensive, I want to go for the 2-time player of the season or top scorer from Belgium. It is Wesley. Now, I do think it's this one, correct? Yes, the one from Club Brugge. Now, a lot of you guys commented about him as well. Now, here's the deal. His release clause is set at 22 million. I know this one is a bit better for us because this guy is higher rated because he already had 2 amazing seasons. He is around, I believe, 76 to like 80, something like that. So I really want him on my team. He is supposed to be the next big thing in that striking position. And he's Brazilian as well, which is nice to see. The only downside to this guy is I don't think he's a skiller and I don't think he has a great weak foot from what I could see in the comments down below. So Wesley right here is going to be put onto the shortlist. He only shows great potential, which is a bit worrying. I thought he would be an exciting prospect. Showing great potential isn't really the best thing. I think what we need to do is maybe we wait until we see what position the future star plays, because if he's an attacker, if he's a striker, it will be wasted. If we buy someone right now, I don't think it's the right thing to do. So we will put Wesley onto the transfer hub. It will be Rafael Leao or Wesley. One of those two will be joining into our team as our striker. Until then, Ayew has to play. Now, in the preseason tournament, we need victories. So far, a draw and another draw now against Werder Bremen. Hopefully, it will turn out to be a victory. That would be quite nice to see. Please win. I want the money. Come on. What is it? It is... Hello? A loss. That went well. It is a loss right there. So we are only on 20 million. The scout has been dispatched. So next month on the 11th, we will have our scout coming back. Will we see that in this episode? Let me just quickly check if we have a game this month. No. Oh, yes. Right on the first game day of the Premier League, we get the scout back. That is great. It will be in this episode for sure. Also, throughout this month of basically nothing, no games, I will try my best to sell players and get some funds for that striking position or even other positions in our team. So I will transfer list a lot of players right now and we'll see what happens. Okay, we get a 1-year loan for McGregor. That is very nice that it worked out. We get an offer from Buenos Aires for Scott Dann. Now here's the thing, even if I do accept, will he go over there? That's the question. We will negotiate right here. He's worth 3.8. They're already offering more than he's worth, but obviously we are trying to scratch together every single penny. So we're going to say 5 million. All right. If you can pay 5, I'll be very happy with Scott Dann leaving. He's 31 years old. We have 2 centre backs ahead of him. And they say 4.1. Oh, that is our final offer. Final offer. Let's say 4.5. Come on, man. Just help me out right here. Come on, 4.5. Perfect. Okay, it has worked out. He is going to leave to Buenos Aires, which is probably not a high probability because sometimes these transfers just fall through, especially if it's offers from Argentina. Another transfer offer for Scott Dann. 4.3 million by Cagliari. Ooh. Hold on, maybe we can get 5 million out of them because I don't think the deal with Buenos Aires will work, but Cagliari could definitely work. When I say 5 million to them, maybe they say yes. Come on now, what are they saying? 4.35, okay, well, let's say 4.6, maybe just a little bit more than we got from the other team. Perfect, it works out. Okay, we'll see where he goes in just a little bit. Scott Dann, you're definitely leaving. Papa Souare gets a transfer offer as well. 1 million right here. I'm not even going to negotiate. 1 million, that is good money for me. I'm going to let him go. Papa Souare, enjoy your time away from the club. Crystal Palace trying to get in that cash to buy a big player. It's happening right now. Cagliari, the transfer talks have broken down, but he has been sold to Buenos Aires. That is new. I did not expect that at all. We get an offer for Kelly, 4.2 million. He's 28 years old. I would not mind letting him go as well. If we can get 5 million for him, I'd be very happy. That is yet another amount that would be added into our budget to bring in great players. 5 million, come on. Come on, man. It's a great price. There we go. They accept it straight away. The question is, will the transfer talks go through or not? We'll see in a little bit. Also, I want to talk about this as well. Crystal Palace in real life. As we go through our career mode, I want to talk about Crystal Palace and what they are doing. So every time Crystal Palace plays, we're going to address it. Yesterday, I think they beat Tottenham. If I'm not mistaken, Crystal Palace did really well against Tottenham yesterday, and it seems like they are the killers for the big teams. Yes, they have won 2-0. Connor Wickham and Andros Townsend have scored against Spurs. Dude, honestly, Crystal Palace has potential. They just need a few bits and pieces in their team. If they can bring in some good players in the January transfer window, I think they'll be looking good to not get relegated especially, but to make it into the top 10. I'm not even joking. I think Crystal Palace has the potential to get there. Now we get an offer right here for Woods. He's going to leave our team. Also, Crystal Palace is a team that Liverpool struggle against a lot, known from the history of some of the matches in the past. And I can tell you, man, counter-attacking from that team is ridiculous. Talking about Liverpool, Liverpool have signed Hizaj into their club. Now, obviously, since we are in the Premier League, it's going to be very interesting to see what kind of signings the other clubs make as well. So we're going to take a look at that right at the end of the transfer window. Patrick Van Aanholt, not going anywhere. Blocked offers. Hey, Kelly has been sold. Let's go. I like it. He's gone. 3.7 million has been added into our budget. Woods, we accept yet another loan deal. And then I think we have yet another one. No, we accepted all three. He still hasn't left the team. Cheers. Ooh, that's a big transfer offer. 10 million for Mamadou Sakho from Arsenal. Oh, do I let him go? I think I let him go, you know. I think I can get a much better player for 10 million. Statistic-wise, not in the overall, but stat-wise, just the fastest centre-back is going to make a huge difference in this team. Mamadou Sakho, let's negotiate. Let's see what we can get out of this deal. Arsenal do have money, we know that. Unai Emery wants Mamadou Sakho. Imagine this transfer happening in real life. Arsenal fans would be so angry. Let's try and get him for 15 million. Let's make it happen. Come on, Arsenal. 15 mil. Okay, they say 11.5. That means we can negotiate. I'm going to say 14. Let's see. They will say no again. I know it. Oh, no. Mamadou Sakho for 14 million. You got scammed. Goodbye, Sakho. Enjoy him. We definitely have to bring in a centre-back, though. Let's not forget, please, future star, be a centre-back. This is one that we definitely want to let go. I think I'm selling all of the centre-backs that I have in my club, so I definitely have to bring in a couple very soon. But we're going to offer for Tomkins 9.5 million. Olympique Marseille are offering for the old centre-back. We're going to say, let's say, give me 12.5. I'll be very happy with 12.5. Are they going to accept that? No. They say 9.8 with a sell-on clause. Dude, the guy's 29. Where are you selling him after that? We're going to say 11.5. All right? 11.5. No sell-on clause. Come on now. Come on. Make it happen. There we go. Tomkins, 11.5 million. Perfect timing as well, because we have a lot of time before we go ahead and play our first game in the Premier League. We need to bring in that centre-back before we play that first game. That's very important. Sakho has been sold for 11 million coming into our budget, and then 700k for Papa Suare. We get an offer for Milivojevic from Manchester United. Now, as much as I would like to sell this guy, he's the captain of the team. So Milivojevic right now is not going anywhere. He's going to stick around for at least one season. Second season, if we don't like him at all, if we have a talented player coming in into the team, we can let him go. But at the moment, we are focused on two positions and two positions only, the striking and the centre-back position. And as we are training our players, Riedewald and Hermoso have gone up by +1 already so far. Oh, the scout has returned already. Oh, I thought it would take 1 month. Or is that... Oh, that's the other one. That's the other scout, isn't it? Yeah, that's the other scout. Let's see. This is the... He's a centre-back. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, EA. Guilherme Alvarez. 5'11". No. Why is he 5'11"? Oh. Why is he 5'11"? I'm really hoping he can play different positions as well. 62 overall, 81 to 94 potential. You know what? He can be our Cannavaro. I don't mind. If he has great jumping, oh, he has 94 jumping already. Hold on. This guy is 62 rated. He has 89 acceleration, 89 agility, 94 jumping, 94 strength, 94 aggression, 85 attack positioning, 85 shot power. Hold on a second. How is he a centre back? I can play this guy at striker. Dude, we're signing him for sure. We're promoting him and we're going to check out his stats immediately because I kind of don't understand how this is working. I really need to know how this guy has these insane stats in him. I already promoted him into the first team. There we go. Let's check him out right now. Let's see how good he is. He's 62 rated. Oh, no, he doesn't have 90-something sprint speed. Okay, well, that was a weird one. I guess that's how it is when you don't scout the player properly. But 85 aggression is true. 73 acceleration, which is great. 65 sprint speed is okay for a centre-back. 79 strength for a 62 rated player is actually quite decent. His shot power is still ridiculous. Stand tackle and slide tackle are good. I like it. I like it a lot. Centre-back, centre-mid, CDM. Alright, he's not going to be a centre-back. This guy will be replacing Milivojevic. I wish I didn't block the offers for him now because this guy will overtake for sure. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people tend to tell me that I shouldn't train these guys because they just stop growing in their physical traits and attributes. Should I not train him or should I train him? Let me know in the comments down below. Hashtag Alvarez. Oh, here we go. This is the scout report from the Youth Academy. These are all trash. This guy is actually quite okay, but his rating is just terrible. 43 to 57. I don't know what I'm thinking about that one there. We'll keep him on to see if he's better in his overall rating, but the rest right here just has to go. They're just not good enough. Hey, beautiful stuff. We are on 47 million right now, or let's say 44 million, around 44 million with 120k in the wage budget. Now, here's the deal. Who do I bring into my team? Do I go for Wesley, who is a 3-star player, which I already knew? He has high work rates. Ugh. I don't like that at all. I hate that. I absolutely hate that on a striker. Good thing I didn't go for him immediately. Very good thing. Good thing that I saw his stats right now. A 3-star. High work rates. I don't like that. He's fast. Yes, that's great. But he looks incredibly stocky. So he's not going to be good in terms of movement, and I like my strikers to be able to move. So we're going to remove Wesley from the transfer list right now, and I think what I'm going to do, boys, is I'm going to bring in Rafael Leao. I'm going to make him an absolute beast. He is Portuguese, so him and Joao Felix will be best friends in our team. Best friends forever and ever. So 15 million release clause for Rafael Leao. I pretty much know it's too much, but I'm going to do it. Yes, I'm going to do it. I want him in my team. He's going to be on the bench for now. If we do get him, obviously, in this part where we have to offer him a contract. And you will be in the starting lineup for a little bit. But here he comes, Rafael Leao, coming into the room. The manager, obviously, very much looking forward to bring him into the team. I cannot wait. I wish he had his real haircut there, which is like the Pogba thing with the blonde here. That would be quite sick to see on the pitch. But we're gonna go ahead and say he's going to be a rotation. Do we say rotation at first? I'm gonna say important. Let's say important. I don't want to mess it up right here immediately, so we're gonna accept that one right there. We're gonna say 5-year contract. Come on, Crystal Palace. Oh, he wants 3 years. I don't like that. We're gonna give you 4 years, my man. Come on, accept it. Okay, that works. 4-year contract for Rafael Leao. This might genuinely be a moment where we sign a player who is going to be unbelievable for us in the future. This might be the moment where a legend is born. So hopefully at some point in the future, we're going to look back into this and say, dude, this is when we bought Rafael Leao. He turned out to be an incredible player. Just like Yusuf Poulsen, Rafael Leao has the potential to be that good. Back in the day, Yusuf Poulsen was around his rating. He had the 4-star skills. He was tall. He was a great striker. Rafael Leao, welcome to the team. Welcome to Crystal Palace. He has joined our squad right now. He's not looking too happy, but we're going to make him happy in the future. Very, very good stuff. Or no, well, that didn't work out. I celebrated a little bit too early. Now it worked out. Leao has joined the team. Come on. And that means Connor Wickham jumps off the bench immediately because Leao is already higher rated than him, and Alvarez goes onto the bench as well. We're going to give him some time. He's 72 rated. Okay. Now, that is not the best, but let's just look at the stats. 87 acceleration, 85 sprint speed, 70 stamina, 77 strength. We go into the other stuff. 72 finishing, 71 shot power, and most importantly, high-low work rate, which is amazing. 4-star, 4-star. This guy is going to be the perfect striker for us. And it's going to be even more fun because we're going to build him up through training sessions and everything. And he's going to play alongside Joao Felix in the future. These two are from now on best friends. Some people in my comments were telling me that Riedewald is actually a decent centre-back in this game. And I remember every time in the past, especially in FIFA 18, I believe, I played against Riedewald. He would destroy me. I don't know why, but he would play as a CDM and he would take me apart every game. So looking at his stats right now, in terms of physicals, he just isn't special, to be fair. But we go into the skill attributes and stuff. Things are looking quite alright. And he's a left-footed centre-back. So for now, I guess we can play like this. Oh, Hermoso is a left-footer as well, but he has a much better weak foot. So we're going to use him in that right centre-back and Riedewald in that left centre-back position. Here's the deal, though. After buying Rafael Leao, we still have a huge amount of money. 28 million. Now, if I look at this team, there's one spot that I would really like to improve immediately. Riedewald is going to be good enough for that centre-back position for now. I'm looking at Kouyaté. Despite him having some good physical stats and everything, I just don't think Kouyaté is the type of player I personally want to have in my team. I want to play another CDM alongside Milivojevic, who is not the player that is like that tall, strong player. Because Milivojevic, as far as I know, is actually quite tall himself 6'1". He's already on the slow side. So I want someone else in that CDM position to push the team forward. Someone with high work rates if possible. Someone like Adams from the AC Milan career mode. So I don't know how I'm going to find him, but I'm going to try my best. Guys, I found the perfect player. I know that not a lot of people know about this man, but he is the one. I have watched the Copa Libertadores final, and I was looking at this guy all the time thinking, this guy's a beast. This guy's an absolute beast. And now he has a release clause of 15.2 million. Nahitan Nandes, 22-year-old, very good looking fella from Uruguay, playing in Argentina for Boca Juniors. And in that Copa Libertadores final, this guy was an engine. He was everywhere on the pitch. Now, he is someone that I've never used before, so this is going to be an interesting one. 4 stars. Oh boy, he's the one. He's the one, boy. Stamina, aggression, strength, agility, reactions, high work rates. He's the man. Nahitan Nandes, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna say, do we pay his release clause? Let's negotiate. 15.2 was his release clause. I'm gonna offer a little bit lower than that. I'm gonna say like 13 or something to see what goes on. And let's say no player swap. We're gonna say we want to give away 12. Do I say 12 million? 12.5. Let's see what they say. Hopefully they just don't run away or something. Oh, that's a fair offer. Let's go. Okay. Oh, no. Is that a good thing? Is he too low rated? I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see. As long as he's not below 75, I'm okay with this. but he's going to be a beast of a player if we get him. He's going to be that engine in that CDM position. So we're going to negotiate his contract right now. I have absolutely no clue how much he gets, so hopefully he's going to tell us how much he actually wants. I wish they could just ask for it all the time and then you could start negotiating. He's going to be an important first team player. Hopefully he accepts that. Yes, he does. That is great. At least he has the beard. He doesn't really look anywhere near the picture, but hey, that's going to be fine. He wants a 3-year contract. We're going to say 4 years. Make it happen. Yes, it's happening. No release clause. Perfect. Please tell me how much you want in the wages. Well, doesn't look like it. I have to do it myself. In terms of wages, I don't want to risk anything here, guys. I'm going to say 40k, knowing that he doesn't get that much in the Argentine league. So we're going to go ahead and submit this offer right here. 40k. He's obviously going to accept it. Nahitan Nandez is joining into our team. What a name, by the way. Nahitan. I've never in my life heard that name. But here's the beauty of that transfer, and I'm going to tell you immediately. This guy, hopefully he's around the rating of Kouyaté. I want to put him in there. Yes, let's go. He's 76 rated. That is absolutely beautiful. And Kouyaté is now going to be an amazing sub for us for the midfield, because I'm not happy with MacArthur. He's just not the guy that I want in there. Kouyaté is going to be a great substitute. By the way, Kouyaté and Rafael Leao, same haircut. Love it. Nandez. Let's check the stat. Oh, yes. Yes. He's exactly like how I imagined to be in FIFA after watching those games for Boca Juniors. This guy is a beast. 84 aggression, 80 composure, 78 interceptions, 81 agility, great balance on him as well, great reactions, 91 stamina, 82 strength, great ball control, good dribbling. Shot power is alright as well, 74 shot power, good defensive stats, 4-star skills, center mid, CDM, right mid. I mean, we have just brought in the perfect player for Crystal Palace. Let's freaking go. Perfect transfer offer for James MacArthur. 6 million is the offer from Schalke. We're going to negotiate up to 8 million. Hopefully we can get rid of him for that amount. That would be absolutely beautiful. The fact that we are getting rid of so much dead wood in this team so fast makes me very happy. And they don't want to do it. So let's say 7 million. Come on, man, make it happen, Schalke. We're just trying to get rid of someone. Beautiful. 7 million, MacArthur. Peace out, buddy. I'm going to change my custom tactics to what I like to have on my custom tactics online. We're going to go a little bit heavier though. Normally I play like this, pressure on heavy touch. I'm going to go on pressure after possession loss. I want to crowd the opponent's line, their half. I want to push my team in there. We're going to keep the width on a little bit more narrow like that, but the depth is going to be high. I want to chase down the opponents when they are running in with some passes. I don't want to give them the room to do some little tiki-taka in my half. I don't want to do that. So we're going to go with high depth. In terms of offensive style, we're going to go on fast build up. We're going to go a little bit more wide and players in the box just like that. This is how we are going to play. And now it's time for the first game of this season. A lot of debuts will be happening despite the news right here. Yes, Hermoso will be making his debut, but on top of it, Joao Felix will be subbed in. Nandez is making his debut. I cannot wait to see how this team plays, and it's going to be interesting to see how well Ayew plays up top. If he's not good enough, Rafael Leao, come in, do your job, get your debut. And here it is, first game against Fulham. I think this is going to be a great test for our team, because our team, I don't think is ready for the likes of Liverpool, Manchester City, United, Arsenal. We need to start off with a team like Fulham to see the full potential of this squad. Also, after this new patch, finesse shots are not going to be as overpowered anymore, so the career mode content is going to be much better, because we are not going to be able to pull off finesse shots from 40 yards anymore with the likes of Enis Bardi in the past, which was great for a long time, but obviously it gets repetitive. Now right here, we're playing against a team who play with 5 at the back, 2 in midfield and 3 in attack, with Ryan Babel as striker. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Here we go, the game begins. And Wilfried Zaha seems to be like the main man that everyone wants to do well. Also, in terms of fan objectives, guys, I've seen... Oh, no, this could be bad. Oh, thank God, Gaita. Good job. In terms of fan objectives, I've seen so many people talk about, like, beating all of the London clubs and not losing against a single London club. Guys, you do realize that I have to sim 2 games a month. And there will be times where I'm going to be simming against the likes of Chelsea or whoever. And I can't just go ahead and do an objective like that because it's going to be impossible. But we get a good chance here. I want to see who scores the first goal for our team. That's going to be very interesting to see. But Van Aanholt loses it first, so we might just concede. I think the key to success here is going to be using my wings. Because my wing players, especially the fullbacks, are very, very attacking. We got to use their capabilities. We pass it into Nandez. Nandez on his first shot. That's the first shot of this career mode. Sadly, it doesn't go in. Oh, that's some good passing. A cross coming in. No, not in this career mode. We're not going to concede 50 crossing goals again. I'm done with those. Gaeta so far seems like a decent goalkeeper, man. I like him a lot. Hopefully, he'll be good enough. I've seen a lot of comments saying, oh, get a new goalkeeper and stuff, but I should probably get myself a better centre-back to can pass the ball. What the hell is happening? Is that a good cross? Yes, it is. Oh my god, no! Man, we got so unlucky there. Fulham take the lead. The first goal of the Crystal Palace career mode is not coming in from us. It is from Luciano Vietto, who was an insane talent back in the day. Now he's just a regular player. But man, that is unfortunate. Just look at the way we defended this one. I tried to get to it. We do head it onto the post and it lands at the feet of Vietto. We cannot start off into the season by losing. Come on, boys. I can tell you one thing though. I'm struggling big time. I don't know how to play with this team. It will take some time to get adjusted, but hopefully we'll get there quick. Andros Townsend loses it immediately. Very, very bad first half from our team. I couldn't really create any chances. I don't feel comfortable on the ball. Players turn too slow. It's just not good at the moment. Hopefully it will improve as soon as possible though. We have someone in the middle. Milivojevic has a great shot on him. Or Wilfried Zaha. Yes! He's the one. Who else? Who else should be scoring the first goal in our Crystal Palace career mode other than this man right here? The best player at Crystal Palace at the moment, brings the team back, and you can see the fans are very happy apart from that man right there who doesn't seem to be a Crystal Palace fan. But boys, that's a good shot, a very, very good shot, and those types of shots will not happen anymore. Very soon after the patch, these goals, forget about them. Not happening. Guys, in the 54th minute, I want to make the changes already. I want to bring in the players that I think will have an impact. Joao Felix is joining in as our cam. Max Maya is coming off for now. And we're going to bring on Rafael Leao for IU because he's not doing anything. Absolutely nothing. They run through with Ryan Babel. They do have support in the middle. That's a great cross. Gaeta gets a hand on it. Very good. The players have not been subbed off yet, so Max Maya can still have another impact onto the game. Ayew over to Wilfried Zaha. Great stuff. Zaha will cut back inside. He doesn't feel as agile. Do I have the gameplay on slow or what's going on here? It genuinely feels very slow. Max Maya. We go down the left. Milivojevic. Milivojevic will pass it again into not Alexander Arnold. It's Van Aanholt. Crossing it over. Come on. Ah, unlucky. And there he is. Joao Felix comes into the game in the 68th minute. And it is Rafael Leao joining in as well. The two best friends now in the team. Let's make it happen, boys. Let's go. Great steal. Beautiful steal right there. There goes Leao. Leao is on the run. Was that offside? Was he offside? Or is he scoring? Ah, oh, good chance in the 75th minute. Joao Felix though, he's on the attack. He gets the ball, plays it into Zaha. Zaha, good position, shoots. Rafael Leao jumps up, header, scores. Yes, come on. What a start into the career mode. Rafael Leao, the future star, the future icon, is scoring already. What a beginning. That's what you want to see. Zaha shoots. Good save. Leao jumps up, heads it in. 2-1. Crystal Palace. This could be the perfect beginning into our Premier League season. What a moment. I love this stuff, man. I genuinely love it. Buying a new player into your team. He's low rated. He steps up as a super sub and scores a goal. Oh, super sub. That's 1 out of 15. Let's go. Joao Felix moves amazing, I gotta say. He moves very nicely on the ball. Rafael Leao showing a lot of strength there, which is nice to see as well. Here we go. Good shot, Gaita. Huge save in the 89th minute. Come on, boys. We can hold on to this. I believe. Corner coming in. Gaita, please. Why are you punching it away? What are you doing? What is he doing there? Oh man, Gaita, you gotta save it, bro. What are you doing? We're gonna see if he can get to that. No, he's not, but he saves it again. Gaita on point. He's gonna be the one that gets us the points right here, isn't he? And move him out. It's a cross. It's Kamara. It's Gaita. And that should be the end of the game. Rafael Leao gets Crystal Palace the first 3 points of the new Premier League season. Yes! Yes! I'm loving it. Come on, boys. MacArthur has been sold. Another loan offer for Woods. I keep accepting. He keeps not leaving. That's just how it is. We keep accepting again. That's the 3rd offer so far in terms of loans for him. He just doesn't want to leave. He wants to be a part of this team. I understand. I understand. You want to be a part of this amazing story, but it's not going to happen, my friend. Now, in terms of training sessions, we're going to take a player out of this one. I think it's gotta be... Do I take out Riedewald? I want to take out someone to put in Rafael Leao. That's the thing. I really want to improve Max Meyer's shot power, so we're going to keep him in there. Wan-Bissaka, I think he can grow by himself. He's looking great already. He's about to turn to a 77, so we're gonna give it to Rafael Leao right here. Oops, that is Zaha. Can we go back down, please? Thank you. That is Rafael Leao. We're gonna improve his shooting, obviously. That's the only thing. I don't want to touch his sprint speed or anything like that because that will ruin his physical stats. So right here, Rafael Leao, my man, you are in the training sessions. With that being said though, my friends, a great season has begun. 22 million in the budget with 76k. Let me know what to buy. As you can see right now, the first team is looking okay. In terms of gameplay though, the team is terrible. I gotta be honest. Ayew, bad. Maya, meh. Townsend, Milivojevic, no. I don't like any of the players right now, but Milivojevic got a 9.4 in that game, so he must have been decent. He's going to stay in the team, no worries about that one. He's going to be the captain for the first season, but we can definitely make improvements. There is a lot to improve on in this team, especially the bench. There's no impact players, so if you guys want to, let me know. Who do I replace Connor Wickham with on the bench? Because we now have Leao as our striker. We need someone else to come into that cam position as a super sub. Someone that can play on the wings or someone that can play centrally, because Joao Felix, I'm pretty sure, can play on any position when we do sub him in. So let me know, please. Who do I buy? 22 million. You go ahead and have some fun in the comments down below with the suggestions, and very important, hashtag fan objectives. We only have 3 so far. I need more. Maybe include the new transfers in that. If you want to, go ahead and do so. Thank you guys so much for watching the 2nd episode of the Crystal Palace career mode. I'm freaking loving it, and I hope you are as well. Take care. Peace. Oh, player of the episode, Rafael Leao. Bye-bye.